everybody, Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Going to be doing something a little different, trying it out on the suggestion of Michael, I believe that's L Young 246. He suggested, hey, why don't you bump it up to 5 questions? So that's what I'm going to do, dealing with the decades 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. So now it's going to be 5 questions dealing with the sport of professional wrestling. Before I get started, if you won't mind, hit the like button. Also, make a comment. Let me know how you did. Let me know if you like this new format. And also, be a champ and hit that subscribe button. Without no further ado, let's let her rip. Alright, here we go with question number 1. Who won the 1982 All Japan Pro Wrestling Champions Carnival? Was it A, Jumbo Tsuruta, B, Giant Baba, or C, Abdullah the Butcher? Alright, question number 1 again. Who won the 1982 All Japan Pro Wrestling Champions Carnival? Was it A, Jumbo Tsuruta, B, Giant Baba, or C, Abdullah the Butcher? The answer is B, Giant Baba. Yes, Giant Baba, of course, he was the head of All Japan Pro Wrestling. Had a long career, former NWA World Champion 2 times. Jumbo Tsuruta, of course, former AWA World Champion. Abdullah the Butcher, probably the bad man for Sardanis. All you need to know about him. Alright, let's go to question number 2. Alright, question number 2. What team did Sabu and Tasmaniac defeat for the ECW Tag Team Championship at the Double Tables event? Was it A, the Public Enemy, B, the Pit Bulls, or C, Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko? Alright, question number excuse me, sorry about that. The question number 2 again. What team did Sabu and Tasmaniac defeat for the ECW Tag Team Championship at the Double Tables event? Was it A, Public Enemy, B, the Pit Bulls, or C, Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko? The answer is A, the Public Enemy. Of course, Public Enemy, a longtime tag team, one of the first tag teams there. Actually used to be the Rocco Rock used to be the Cheetah Kid. I think Johnny Grunge was Cheetah Kid too at one time. Pretty decent tag team. Obviously Rocco Rock was the workhorse of that tag team in my opinion. Pit Bulls, of course, they were used to be they started out as the American Wolves, or the American Pit Bulls or something. Yeah, the American Pit Bulls, or the American Bulldogs, something like that. I forget. Anyway, Southland Pro Wrestling, even though they were from the north, came down south, worked for us at Southland. Was like a trying to get back the Mid-Atlantic type field, and anyway, then they turned heel, turned to the Pit Bulls, went to ECW, created Carnage there. Of course, everybody knows about Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, the Shooter. Great matches with Eddie Guerrero and ECW. That probably made both of their careers. And as far as Sabu and Tasmaniac, of course, Tasmaniac dropped the Maniac part. This simply is called Taz. He's now in AEW as one of the commentators. Probably one the better color commentator there. Wish it was like him and Tony Schiavone, or at least him and somebody else. Sabu, I think he still works independence every now and then when he can. Definitely a guy should have been multi-millionaire by now, but things happen, life happens. One of the first people did moonsaults on tables and stuff like that, I believe. But he was actually probably the guy that put ECW on the map. I remember reading magazines and stuff like that, and they talked about Sabu a lot. So anyway, let's go to question number 3. All right, question number 3. Who won the 2003 WWE Royal Rumble? Was it A, Chris Jericho, B, Brock Lesnar, or C, Batista? Alright, question number 3 again was simply who won the 2003 WWE Royal Rumble? Was it A, Chris Jericho, B, Brock Lesnar, or C, Batista? The answer is B, Brock Lesnar. He won the Royal Rumble that year, faced and defeated Kurt Angle at the WrestleMania that year. So, and of course, I think the next WrestleMania is when he faced Bill Goldberg, and they both left. So, then had a nice, fun-filled career for UFC. I actually tried football, then UFC, became UFC champion, and then came back and pretty much made more money. Made Vince more, or made WWE more money. Anyway, let's go to question number 4 now. All right, here we are. Question number 4. Who was voted by the fans of Pro Wrestling Illustrated Tag Team of the Year in 1975? Was it A, Nick Bockwinkel and Ray Stevens, B, Johnny and Jimmy Valiant, or C, Gene and Ole Anderson? Alright, question number 4 again. Who was voted by the fans of Pro Wrestling Illustrated for the Tag Team of the Year in 1975? Was A, Nick Bockwinkel and Ray Stevens, B, Johnny and Jimmy Valiant, or C, Gene and Ole Anderson? The answer is C, Gene and Ole Anderson. The Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Of course, very legendary tag team. Ole Anderson not only was a great tag team wrestler, got over well, did some singles, but not a whole lot. But he was also one of the owners and bookers of Georgia Championship Wrestling. He actually was booking Georgia Champ Wrestling and Mid-Atlantic Jim Crockett Promotions at the same time at one time. Johnny and Jimmy Valiant, of course. Johnny Valiant just dropped the rest of the letters. Just started calling himself Luscious Johnny V. Jimmy Valiant became the Boogie Woogie Man. And sometimes in Memphis, they still call him Handsome Jimmy Valiant. Nick Bockwinkel and Ray Stevens. And there you see they're managed by Bobby Heenan at the time. Basically a tag team for a long time. Very good tag team at that time. Nick Bockwinkel, multi-time AWA World Champion. Ray Stevens. If you ever watch any Sheen reviews and they mention Ray Stevens, talking about he was a bump monster, go watch one of his matches. They don't lie. Great performer. I think he's one of the first ones that did the, how Ric Flair would go to the turnbuckle, flip over, and ass over TKO or whatever. Ray Stevens did that before Ric Flair did. But yes, all of them great, legendary tag teams right there, and legendary in their own rights too. Next, all right, it is main event time. Question number 5. Question is, who made their final pay-per-view appearance at TNA Sacrifice in 2011? Was it A, China, B, Mick Foley, or C, Madison Rayne? Alrighty, question number 5 again. Who made their final pay-per-view appearance at TNA Sacrifice in 2011? Was it A, Chyna, B, Mick Foley, or C, Madison Rayne? And the answer is A, Chyna. Yes, Chyna made her final, I think this was her final wrestling appearance, period. I don't know if she did any kind of independent or anything like that. Unfortunately, she passed away. I think a year or two after that. I have to look it up again. Sorry. But yeah, she was in a mixed tag match. She teamed with Kurt Angle against Jeff and Karen Jarrett. Of course, Karen used to be Karen Angle, but she married Jeff Jarrett at the time. And of course, Kurt Angle and Chyna won by submission. But yeah, unfortunately, the Demons caught up to her, and too bad she didn't, turn around. Anyway, that does it this week for Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Hope you guys had fun, and like I said, it's trying something new right here. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Also, hit the subscribe button, be a champ. Also, I'm thinking about because this project's kind of running its course, or the job I'm on right here in South Carolina is starting to finish off. Anyway, let me blur that out. The job I'm up here in South Carolina is starting to come to an end. I'll probably have to come back up here. I'll be up here the rest of the week this week. Then once I get some more areas ready, I might have to come back up here. But anyway, I'm thinking about doing a live stream. For the people who watch this or watch any of my videos, let me know what you think. Would you be interested in watching me do a live stream? It won't be wrestling trivia, just BS about wrestling. I'm not quite sure where I'll go to it. Probably just wing it. Maybe just talk about a little about the current events and just chit chat about anything. Anyway, just let me know what y'all think. Hopefully, maybe next Thursday. I'm not making any promises, but definitely want to do it when I'm at home on my own home little studio instead of the hotel room. I'll kind of be quiet, and I don't know why, I just feel a little more nervous out here. Of course, when I do that live stream thing, I kind of want to try to be as comfortable as possible. I'm already going to be nervous as heck. But anyway, let me know what you think about that. Other than that, you folks have a good one, and take it easy. Thank you for checking out my video. I really do appreciate it. And of course, this is the part where I ask you, if you're not subscribed yet, to click on that subscribe button, leave a like, also share with friends. And if you want to follow me on social media, on Twitter, X, it's at RRPATRPTV46. On Facebook, it's just Ronald Ray. And yes, I need to turn in my man card because I do have a TikTok. You can find me on TikTok at RP2Vision. As always, you have a good one. Take it easy.